Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, you had to draw up a blueprint for beautiful football weather. This has got to be it. Picture perfect autumn day for football. Some leaves outside the stadium. Dan, Peter, Susie, they're there to enjoy it. Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens.
Millions of tailgaters arriving early this morning. These fans are primed and ready for the game. Welcome to M&T Bank Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Mr. Peter O'Keefe is with me, and partner, we have a treat in store for us. There are not many running backs like this.
Absolutely, Dan. Jamal Lewis is your prototypical power back. He's big, heavy, and would rather run right over you than go around you.
We'll see how he does once the game begins, Peter, but first, let's go to the coin toss. Loses yards on that one. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, you can see the injuries that they've racked up this year. When you get hit like this, the training staff has to do their best to get those who are sidelined back in as soon as possible. Beautifully, that's how you throw the ball, Dan. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete.
Get the first on 3rd and long.
Trent Gonzalez got wide open and made the easy grab.
To the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. He picks up 8 yards on the play.
P.Holmes is a real good back. 9th-year man out of Texas and a good performer out of the backfield. He draws the camera's attention most of the time because he can make it happen. Goalpost for a field goal. Straight down the pike.
They take the lead.
Yeah! You know what I said? You know what I said?
Perkins, how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That
tackled at the 41.
Check out the interception here on the replay, though. What?
Forced out at the 33.
28 with the push out of bounds.
Makes a tough catch, and they convert on 3rd down. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. The carry on 1st down and will gain close to 6. Woods had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Suarez will hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Holmes gets the call again and picks up a couple.
Here. Watch how he makes something happen out of nothing. He's relentless in pursuit of yards.
Eventually shoved out at the 45. 1st down.
P.Holmes is just wallops the quarterback.
Sacks him back at the 42.
Peter Bulware comes in untouched on this play. Corey Dillon just has all the right moves to slip past the D here. Wow, that was some spin.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and eventually tackled at the 31. That will bring up 1st down.
This play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything to those blockers, baby. They cleared the path for him.
Lewis picks up 11 on the play, and that brings up 1st down.
That's a great offensive line in front of him. They make that play happen. Yep, those blockers open up the hole for him.
1st down at the 44. It will be 1st down.
Improvises on this one. It's called thinking on your feet, and he does a great job of it. Yep, nice little scramble there. He saw he had no options, so he did what he had to do.
Eventually slides down at to 23. It will be first down.
Very much. Check out what he does. Stiff arms do not make good friends.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column. And for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens! It's good.
Hall thought he could have a nice run back on that one back there, Dan, but instead ended up flat on his back.
Brought down, and that will be a safety. On 7-yard line.
Sides covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
It over the middle, and he's looking for room, and he's stopped right there. First down.
DeMar Darling, number 28, does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was out at the 43.
This one in his hands, and then drops it.
They wanted to keep the drive alive and play catch up, but could not convert on fourth down. And they will turn the ball over on downs.
Anthony Wright does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
At the 40. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens enjoying a lead, 12-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Chiefs are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Trent Green would find his target on this one. That set up a 47-yard field goal. The Chiefs get the first points of the game and go up by 3. The Chiefs, midway through the first, the ball at their own 42. Ed Reed was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Ravens towards the end of the first quarter. Ravens down by 3. Matt Smokey Stover called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt. They knotted up, 3-all. The Chiefs now in the second quarter. P.Holmes led his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. Game tied, 3-all. Jamal Lewis on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. A 23-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Chiefs still late in the second quarter. Adalius Thomas breakthrough with a big play as he shot through the line, was able to wrap up his man in the end zone for a safety. Ravens late into the second quarter. Ravens leading by 9. Number 28 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Chiefs still late in the half. Trent Green connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens are up at the half, 12-3. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Jamal Lewis has taken over this game. So that'll do it.
Time their offense has gotten the ball, they've had too far to go and couldn't sustain the drive. We'll see how they put it together here in the second half. Back to you.
Susie, thank you. Dylan gets the call on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Anthony Wright throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's
catch and gets past the markers for a first down.
despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh yeah, it's all about being focused. He had
unloads this to the right sideline, and it's complete for the first down and a whole lot more. Gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down.
Your strength and guts on this play, Dan. You can't stop something like that easily. You charge like that, the D is going to be it.
And hard at the 36. First down.
Corey Dillon.
Left. Johnson grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
My leg, man. My leg. You're gonna make it, man. You're gonna make it. It's all right. It's all right. I got you. Come on, guys.
Corey Dillon plays some smash mouth football here. Bam! What a punishing shoulder charge.
Down and gets in for the score. It's good.
Well, this is one heck of a return, Dan. Watch closely. It's got everything you want. Speed, power, blocking, and the result is big-time yardage. What a play.
Hunted down at the 42.
Let's go.
Complete. McCleon was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. He came off the field complaining of lower leg pain. And
E.Kennison snags the missile, and they get the first on 3rd and long. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Just out. You see this right here? All right. Feel this? All right. It hurts. Right there, right there. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let me help you. Come on. You gotta get back to us. Come on, let's go. You gonna be all right to play?
Searches for a hole.
The ball carrier.
Tackled at the 6.
Number 51.
Baxter was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
thank you, Dan. I got a quick word with...
Corey Dillon sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
Nice run, Peter, and he's finally dropped at the 26. It will be first down.
Great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too. As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Oh, he came to play today.
Good.
Big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan...
Gets the sack way back at the 3.
Peter Boulware gets to his man in the backfield. He's got 4 tackles and 2 sacks. Outside on this one, but comes up short of the markers. Let's watch. Yeah, that's a good gain on the play, but out of bounds too soon.
Runs out short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Larry Johnson.
Heads wide left. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, those are some big setbacks up there, but unfortunately, this is to be expected. Players can't spend time worrying about whether they'll get injured. They just have to go out there, play hard, and hope for the best. Offensive line in front of him, they made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge game.
A well-designed play. Past the markers for a first.
Corey Dillon got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Travis Taylor must have a cold or something because the defense stayed away from him on this play. He was wide open. Check it out.
You know, you don't see a receiver get that left, and that's a touchdown.
Ravens!
J.Blake had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
Dropped at the 26. First down.
J.Blake throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hand.
Left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Move like that. Come on, Ravens.
It's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Green sacks him way back at the 43.
Cornell Brown gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play.
Brown got a hand on it to tip it away. They force a turnover on downs.
Check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That touchdown will seal it, Peter.
Well, barring some...
A touchdown!
Touchdown, Ravens!
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan,
It's good. 22. Morton didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Martinez shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete.
Partner Peter O'Keefe. This is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this, and we're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Ravens stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the 3rd quarter. Corey Dillon found a little opening, and that was all he needed. A 7-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens move ahead by 16. T.Green would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Ravens ahead by 16. Darling came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. They've opened it up now and lead by 23. The Ravens have it again. Anthony Wright connected with his man on this one. A 24-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Ravens leading 33-3. J.Blake would find his target on this one. The Ravens have it after a turnover on downs. Ball at the 37-yard line. Corey Dillon would make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 17-yard play that set up a Raven touchdown. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens win big, 40-3. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Anthony Wright was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You helped carry your team today. You just made it look easy tonight. What was the key to your success?
Frankly, I thought we really performed well on offense. We ran our plays cleanly, and everybody did their part. We managed to rack up yards and points as a result. All in all, it was a pretty good game for us.
Back to you, Chris.
I'm Chris Berman.